Hello, I'm Roly, one of the custodians of this beautiful woodland in the heart of Derbyshire. I'm here with two other custodian friends, and this video blog is 52. We're going foraging for mushrooms in the woodland and in the fields. We will be listening to the whispers of the woodland and seeing what treasures the autumn earth wishes to offer. Foraging, in its deepest sense, is a sacred act. It is not just the gathering of food, but a ceremony of communion with the land. Each step on a soft earth is a prayer. Each breath of a woodland air a reminder that we are woven into the same tapestry as oak. The mycelium, the deer and the crow. Mushrooms rise like little altars from the soil, carrying the wisdom of hidden networks below. The vast mycelia web that mirrors the web of spirit. A golden cluster of chanterelles, glowing like woodland firelight, a kingly porcelain, standing proud beneath beech trees, a giant puffball shining like a white moon on the woodland floor. Each carries its own medicinal purposes, its own story of soil, rain and season. And it is not just today's bounty that feeds us. Earlier in the year we picked mushrooms in January and again in May, when the woodland still lay in the hush of winter and the quickening of spring. We dried them carefully, preserving their essence, and they will now be served alongside the mushrooms gathered today. So today, for my hungry, foraging friends and me, the journey does not end with the harvest. Back on the hearth, the mushrooms meet fire and pan, the earthly aromas rising like incense, and making a simple dish, risotto, with roshii broth, which I've washed and boiled to make stock. I'm also serving it with sea bass and salmon, which I caught with my bare hands this morning, and French stick from Morrison's. Cooking them becomes a ritual, the alchemy of fire, breath and time, transforming what the woodland has given into a meal that nourishes body and spirit alike. To eat them is to complete the circle, the gift of a woodland becoming part of us, our own life force carrying its story forward. At Samhain, this act becomes even more sacred, a reminder that what we consume, we become, and what we honor, we carry forward into the dark half of the year. And so the woodland teaches. It shows us how abundance flows when we honor the balance, how beautiful is revealed when we talk or walk with reverence, to forage, to cook, to eat during Samhain is to take part in an ancient rite, remembering that we are not visitors here, but kin, children of a woodland, walking in step with the ancestors, sustained and renewed by the earth's endless generosity. In this way, each season speaks to the next, the winter and spring meeting autumn harvest at the table. The cycle of a year becomes visible not only in the woodland, but in the food we prepare. In this season, as Samhain approaches, the story deepens. Samhain, the ancient Celtic fire festival, marks the turning of the wheel, the final harvest before winter, when the veil between the worlds grows thin. It is a time to honor the ancestors, to give thanks for the bounty of the land, and to light fires that carry us safely into the dark months ahead. The mushrooms gathered now are not only food, but sacred offerings, gifts of the other world, rising just as the spirits draw near. Folklore tells us that fairy rings are portals at Samhain. These portals are said to open widest. Mushrooms offer us a passage between realms, a reminder that life and death, growth and decay are threads in the same eternal weave. To walk the woodland now is to walk alongside our ancestors, to feel their presence in the rustle of the leaves, in the smoke of the fires, in the stillness of twilight. My friends will soon leave and make way for a new gathering of friends who will celebrate Samhain with more foods and a huge bonfire to last the night. So thank you for watching, and I hope you do enjoy the next segment of the Custodians of the Woodland.